Welcome. It's Ingrid from BrightMedia, and today we are chatting to Salome. Salome, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
We are very, very privileged because Salome is a teacher who's been teaching for a long time. Tell us, how long have you been teaching for?
Thank you, Ingrid. I've been teaching for 33 years now.
Wow, that's great. So that's quite a long time. You've seen
Yes,
some
it
changes
is.
in education.
It is. Yes, there are changes in education.
So what has changed for you over the 30 years?
What has changed is this issue of technology.
Okay.
Remember, in our times, we did not have this technology. We were just using chalkboards. We were using test books. Those were the only resources that we were using. But nowadays, we are told that we need to go to YouTube's. We must now learn how to use smartboard. We must research in different ways, of which it's a little bit difficult for us. Whereas the education is trying its best to take us along in order to be able to teach in class.
So technology has moved along, but for some teachers, there was something valuable with your old technologies. I'm trying to dig in and say, is there something that you think these new digital teachers are missing out on maybe?
I think they are missing on some other things, especially in terms of discipline. I think we were more disciplined than now. During our time, we were able to let the learners listen to us and do what we tell them to do.
Right, so that's a real discipline, and you think it's changed a little bit over the 30 years or so?
Yes.
Okay.
And
so
nowadays, the learners, they want to do things their way, in a way of technology. And somewhere, somehow, we need to also accommodate them and learn from them as well.
So you're talking about the other side of the coin, which is that teachers also are learning from the learners themselves.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
There are times when I'm operating that smartboard
Oh, yeah.
and it freezes and I become just confused as to what I need to do. But I know that as an educator, you are always learning. So I would call one of the learners to come and assist me. And they
That's
do
an
that.
excellent solution.
Yes.
So you bring the learner themselves to come
Yes.
and help with that technology
Yes.
as well.
Yes.
So give us a little bit more detail, Salome, about what happens with that smartboard. Some of us have never ever worked with a smartboard before. Can you just tell us a little bit more about how that works?
How this smartboard works, I think there are advantages because you are able to record some of the work and it becomes very easy to give them work. Even if you are, let's say for instance, you are sick, you are able to take your SBA, you record the work, and then you would give it to your colleagues to give them work when you are not there.
So even if the teacher is ill or absent for some kind of reason, maybe that smartboard could stand in place of the teacher.
Exactly.
That sounds really interesting as well.
Exactly.
And I know that these days young people have got cell phones. Everybody has got a cell phone.
Yes.
Do you have a policy about cell phones in your class? Are they allowed? Are they not allowed?
I do have a policy in my class that you can't just answer your cell phone at any time. I only allow them to use their cell phones if I could see that I am running out of time. Then they would shoot the homework from their laptop and then they would go and do it at home.
So if there was a picture, for example, the red is the no cell phones at all, the orange is, the yellow is sometimes, and the green is, the learners can have cell phones at any time.
Yes.
Which one do you think you are?
I think I'm here.
Okay.
It's yellow.
It's yellow.
Yes.
Thank you so much. And in future, do you think there's going to be more use of cell phones or less use of cell phones or different devices? What's your guess?
I think in future is going to be more use of cell phones because these learners nowadays, they are much interested in technology.
So there's a great interest in technology. So any wisdom from a teacher who's been teaching for 30 years or more, what kind of wisdom would you like to leave other new teachers who's starting the journey?
I would say to the new teachers, they must do their work with love, because love, teaching and love, they go hand in hand. Being a teacher, it means you need to love your work, you need to love your learners, you must understand them, and you must be able to communicate with them and find out what they need, so that you are able to impart your knowledge and give it to them.
Wow, that sounds like wonderful wisdom from some of our experienced teachers. You're here at Bright Media, and we're doing learning support, and we'd like to thank you so much for sharing your wisdom today.
Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
Salome.
Thank you.